Time management is something that a lot of realtors struggle with. It's kind of how I make a living. I help realtors figure out how to work with time properly, how to be more productive, and how to structure your days, structure your weeks. But it's not a linear thing, or at least it hasn't been until now. But for a lot of you out there, even if you're watching a bunch of my videos, trying to figure things out for yourself, it's still an unattainable thing because you haven't really put the time and effort into figuring out how to be more productive. Today, I'm going to show you a custom GPT that I've built from the ground up, which is hopefully going to help you to figure this out once and for all. So let me just show you it real quick, and then you can grab it in the link below. This is called the Time Coach, and I'm really excited about this. There is a ton of stuff. Now you can just start typing in here and asking it questions, do a bunch of things. You can see we have some questions like, help me plan my week as a real estate agent. I feel like I'm busy but not productive. How do I block my calendar so I can protect family time? I need help figuring out my top 3 priorities. So this is a complete productivity GPT for you for free that you can use to plan out your week, plan out your day. If your week's starting to become chaotic, throw it in there and have it help you to decipher what to do in the gaps or where to put things in. So I'm just going to give you a quick example here of what it can do. So I'm just going to click this one here, help me plan my week as a real estate agent. So no prompts are required. You don't need anything fancy in here. You can just go for it. And this is basically me coaching you inside the GPT. So you can see it's going to ask a bunch of questions to start to understand what you do in your business and why you're doing things. So walk me through what your calendar really looks like right now. And don't just give me, I'm just busy. Busy isn't a strategy, it's a warning sign. What's actually filling your days? Be specific. So you can do a few things here. You can type a bunch of stuff that's actually going on. You can kind of voice activate. You can go through that and talk to it. What I like to do is just screenshot your calendar and bring it in here. So this is my actual calendar for this week. I'm going to throw it in here and let it see things. And what it's going to do is it's going to give an assessment of the calendar. So let's see. All right, I'm seeing a jam-packed week, meeting, content, workout, kids, jiu-jitsu. You're doing a lot, respect. But I've got one question. Where does time just disappear? Where did you intend to do some meaningful, but it always gets bumped or hijacked by noise, messages, or mental fatigue? So really what we're dealing with is the reality of your calendar, but also like internally, what's going on. So you can maybe see from here, on Tuesdays and Thursdays, this was Labor Day, by the way, just in case you're wondering why I have a blank day. Tuesdays and Thursdays is my kind of content creation day where I record videos, where I plan my training courses, where I plan calls for the week that I'm going to do, when I'm working with clients, the stuff that we're going to work on. So that's kind of my 2 big main blocks for real thinking and putting things together. The other 3 days are for meetings and other stuff like that. But sometimes on a Tuesday or a Thursday, like you guys, things just go crazy, right? So let me put in this. I block out Tuesdays for content creation, but I end up always getting distracted by Slack with my team or the agents that I work with needing things. And what it'll do here is it'll just be like, cool, well, let's figure this out. Boom, that's honestly what we need. You're blocking out creative space, but instead of creating, you're playing Slack support hotline and putting out agent fires. Here's a reframe. Your calendar is either created by you or it becomes a to-do list of other people's agendas. This is me talking to me right here. This is very strange. Let's lock in step 2, time leaks. What else are you losing time to stuff that isn't actually moving your business forward? Don't guess, be specific. How much time are emails, calls, random Slack messages really taken from your week? I'm going to say 4 hours. So just go through the GPT. Like I said, this isn't like a just watch me type things in kind of video. I want you to actually just download this and use it. But you can see that it's actually going to start putting things together. It's going to start now asking me for what the non-negotiables, what personal time needs to be locked in, family time, health, whatever it is for you. Lock this in. And what it'll do by the end of this, in this particular prompt, is help you build out the perfect week for you. And it's not like a one-time template that I'm going to use this every week. What I would do if I were you is on a Sunday, I would take a screenshot of the upcoming week of your calendar, drop it in there and get it to assess it, get the GPT to have a look at it, figure out what your priorities are for the week and to put it in there. So let's go to a new chat here. Let's go here. If I can do that, here we go. And another example. So let's see, I need help figuring out my top 3 priorities for the week. Cool. this is what you should be doing. You should be figuring out, what are the big rocks I need to move this week? What are the things that absolutely need to be done? So we say top 3 priorities. I don't want vague fluff stuff like grow my business or stay consistent. I'm talking about the 3 needle movers, the operator activities. If you did just those this week, you would still generate leads, book appointments, or move deals forward. And you can brainstorm with this. If you don't know what they should be, tell it, and it will start to work on this with you. So what 3 activities will actually move the needle for your real estate business this week? Be specific. Is it cold calling, open house, listings? Drop them here. So let's say 2 hours of cold calling every day, 2 YouTube videos published, 1 networking event, right? So you just throw things in like there. And from here, it's going to start to break these down, all right? So next up, let's structure them into your week. When during the week are you actually blocking for these? And again, what you can do is throw in your calendar screenshot and be like, when can I fit these in, or what needs moved or prioritized for these? So throw it in there, have it do your thing, and it will start to build things out. It will look at your calendar and really think to yourself, okay, is this important? Is it not? So you can see here, best times to block, Tuesdays 3 to 5 p.m., maybe a little bit late, but you can start to go through it. YouTube videos published, 1 networking event, pick a day where you're going to do it and go through that. And let's just say, are there any things that I should delete from my cal to make the needle movers high priority? So let's see what it says. Let's see if it's actually going to give us a real thing to move. You know, what you should consider deleting or rescheduling. 1, creative space, that's mine. So it's saying creative space, let's move these to Mondays and Wednesdays. Let's get real, that's 6 hours blocked off without clear output. So going to do that. Calls that can be batched. So I've got some calls coming up this week. Okay, let's batch them all together. Kids blocks, check this out. Totally valid if you're parenting during those times, but if you're just watching, that's 4 to 5 hours a week of potential operator time. Could you work from the mat with headphones? Now, I'm not going to do that, so I'm going to tell it no. But you can see it's building things in. It's like we could reclaim time here. We could move things. We could have net time, which is no extra time. It's a Tony Robbins concept where you're doing one thing, but you're also doing another thing at the same time. So you're present somewhere, but also working. And it's going to give you a ton of different things to work on in here. So this is a complete custom GPT. I spent a long time building this out, and it's designed to help you get clear on your time management, on your priorities, on your calendar, on your mindset when it comes to time management and getting things done. So the link is below. Download it. It's completely free to you. Grab it. I hope you use it. Send me some feedback. Let me know in the comments if it helps you or has helped you to get clear on things, to plan your weeks better, your days better. And if you're planning a week, go back and say, hey, I just got a new client scheduled for this time. Let's move things around again, and it will help you do that as well. So this is the Time Coach GPT. This is part of my operator method. If you want to know more about that or learn more about that, I have a free Facebook group which you can join to check out the operator method. Every single week I'm in there posting content all about the path, the clock, the machine, how to work through these frameworks and build them into your business so you're actually operating your business and not just letting it run your life. So the link is below for the Facebook group as well. Jam out, join us there. Love to see you, and we'll see you on the next video.